I'm going to be making a Valentine's Day jewellery and ring holder tray today. I've got this lovely mould here for the ring holders and this gorgeous trinket tray mould, and I've got some of the Super Sparkle White from Trace It Mini Scenes GB. This is the 200 mesh. I've got some red alcohol ink, some of the red chameleon powder from Let's Resin, and a sheet of this, I'm not sure what to call it actually, but it comes in all different colours, and I've picked out the red and just cut it to the size of the tray there. So I'm going to start off with the chameleon powder, and I'm just going to brush this all the way round the outside of the tray and burnish that in. So this is going to take me a while, so I think what I'll do is I'll do this off camera because you don't need to see me doing this. All I'm doing is just brushing that in, making sure I get up inside that lip there and also round this inner bit here. So just burnishing that chrome powder all into the mould. So I'll do that and then I'll see you back in a minute. I've mixed up some of the Jdiction epoxy resin. This is the 1:1 resin, and I'm going to add to that the Super Sparkle White. So a generous helping of that going in there, and then I'm just going to get that mixed in. I think I'll just add a little bit more of that. Let's pop a little bit more in there. Right, I think that will do. So get that mixed in, and then I'm just going to pour that straight into my mould, just making sure it gets down into all that detail down the edge there. Just pouring it nice and slowly, letting it make its own way down. Just a thin layer on the top there. That would do, I think. And then I'm just going to give this a little spritz with some 99% alcohol. Give that a little spray. And then I'm just going to place that straight down on the top. And just gently push that down into the resin. Right, I think that would do. So let's just scoot that one on over for a minute. Let's just give that a quick little spritz over the top with some 99% alcohol. Right, so with the ring holders, I'm going to use the Let's Resin alcohol ink in the red. Give that a quick shake. And I'm going to do the reverse alcohol drop with this. So just a few drops of that red going in there. And then I'm just going to fill up that mould with the resin. So that's that one. I've got loads of resin left over, so let's just do a couple more. Let's just do 2 drops in that one, and then fill that one up. And then I think we'll do, what other ones? Should we do the round ones? So 2 drops in there and fill that one up. And then 2 drops in that one, and then fill that one up. Lovely. I've still got a little bit left there, but I'll find something else for that. So I'm just going to give those a quick squirt with some 99% alcohol. So we'll leave these to cure now, and then we'll do a top layer on the tray. This is all cured up now, and I've mixed up some more of the 1:1 resin, And I'm just going to add to that some of the Tea Expert pigment paste in white. So a drop of that going in. That should be enough. And then I'm just going to get this mixed up. So while I'm just mixing this, I'll just quickly mention that today's video is part of the Friendship Express train that's organised by myself and Tina from Pour Resin with Love, Susie from Serendipity Resin Creations, and Amy from Resonating Art by Amy M. And there will be a playlist in my description box if you'd like to check out all the other lovely creators and videos in the train. Right, I think that's mixed enough. Just make sure I haven't got any unmixed pigment paste there. Right, I think that's okay. So I'm just going to pour this straight over the top and just top up this mould with the white. Right, just a little bit left to go in the middle. Hopefully I've made enough. I think it would just about be okay. Yep, let's just mix that bit in. Looks like a bit of unmixed pigment there. Just mix that in. Right, okay, so I'm just going to give that a quick spritz with some 99% alcohol. Pop any bubbles, and we'll leave this to cure now, and then I'll see you back for demold. These have all cured up now, so let's get these demolded. Let's start with the extras. This was a little butterfly that I poured. That's lovely. Then I've got a little pendant. Well, I'll make it into a pendant. That's pretty, like that. Right, let's get these ring holders out. Start with these heart ones. Oh, pull those bits out. Pop the mould back in the right way. And the other heart. And then we've got the two circles there. Last one. Ooh, they were tough. Oh, they're pretty. Let's put them on there so you can see them better. That one's lovely. Lovely shimmer with that super sparkle from Tracy. Let's have a look at the heart ones. Lovely. And then that one there. And then you rings, they just pop in there like that. Beautiful, like those. Right, let's see how this has come out. Pop this one out. Should come out easy enough. Let's get my mould back in the right way. Right, let's have a look. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Lovely. Didn't miss any of the powder around the outside. Very nice. Right, so I think I might actually use the butterfly in there as well. That could go in there. And maybe two of the hearts. Where should we put them? Should we have the hearts one side and the butterfly the other side? Right, I'll have to think about those. Let's just pop those to one side for a minute. So with the butterfly, I'm going to take a silver chrome marker pen and just highlight those edges there. Just give that an extra little bit of something. And then that will tie in with the tray as well. So just that bit down there. That's pretty. Yes, like that. And with the pendant, I've got a little pinch bail. So that can just actually, I do think I need to, yeah, I do need to fill that in. I haven't filled that up very well. So I'm going to use some UV resin and just top up that back bit there. So a bit of resin, and I'm just going to use my dotting tool and then just spread that around the outside there. Just filling up that under pour and giving that a nice dome on the back as well. There we go. Can't see any bubbles, so I'm just going to cure that with the UV lamp. That's all cured now, so I'm just going to take my pinch bail. See if I can just open that up a bit with my fingers. Yeah, I can. And then I'm just going to pop that through either side of the hole there. Just give that a pinch. And then just going to pop a chain through that top section. Pop that through there. And then do that one back up. Oh, fingers and thumbs. Right, let's just do that one back up. And then that's a nice, simple and easy pendant. Right, okay, so I think I want to set these into the tray. So I'm just going to go and mix up some resin and I'll be back in a minute. I've mixed up some more resin and I'm going to add some more of the Super Sparkle White. So let's add a smidgen of that in there and then get that mixed in. And I also found another butterfly and I think I'm going to use this one instead. I've got this clear one that's just got that silver detail on it, and I thought that would stand out nice against there. So we're going to set these into place. So I'm just going to do a thin layer of resin just on the bottom of the tray. That might do. Let's see how that spreads out. Just going to spread that out to the edges. It's quite a nice deep tray this, with those beaded details on the inside there. So I think I'll just go up to those beady bits. Just working that resin all the way around, making sure it's not pulling back anywhere, because if it does, you know, you need to add a little bit more, but I think it's looking okay. I think that would be fine. Just put a slight little drizzle down in there maybe. Right, that will do. And then I'm going to set the butterfly there, and then the ring holders either side of that, just pushing them down just so they make contact with the bottom of that tray there. Right, I think that's okay. Just going to give that a quick torch, pop any bubbles. There we go. And oopsie days. And I'll find something for that left over, and then I'll see you back once this is all cured. This is all cured up now, so that's how that's looking, all set in there. I'm loving those fibre things. They look really lovely, don't they? Love that. And with the leftover top coat, I made another little butterfly, and I also made another little pendant and just added a little flower charm on the top of that one. Oh, and I added a little DTF sticker on the top of that one. So they can go in my little jewellery tray, and that one can go in there as well. and then my ring can go in there. So thank you ever so much for watching my video today, and stay tuned for the pictures at the end, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.
Sunlight gleaming through the pane on my little houseboat domain. Got my molds and colors bright, crafting magic day and night, floating gently on the bay, watching little fishes play. But my mind's on swirls and gleam, living out a crafty dream. Got my epoxy hardener too, mix them up a shade of blue, pour it slow with careful hand. Let's start resin in the land. Resin magic on the houseboat, turning plastic into gold. Little trinket, shiny new, crafted just for me and you. From a simple little mold, stories waiting to unfold.